Greetings, dear Sammie. My friend Sammie, you just freaked me out. I was sitting in my room being weird. Not gonna say I was being normal, because that's just a lie. But you know, I was just sitting there thinking about all these people who got it so much worse than me, even though from most people's perspective, they'd be saying, damn, girl, how are you still kicking? It's because I'm not from outer space, man. It's because I'm from outer space. Sammie's from outer space too, though. All right, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to pull, let's see what we're going to do. I don't even know what we're doing, okay? But I look fantastic, okay? That's all that matters. Every great thing starts from that. Let's do the Celtic cross. Let's see. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Got the Celtic cross out. All right, Miss Sammie. We're going to do your current situation, okay? And do your current situation. Oh, okay. Let's see. We got the 5 of Cups in the upright. We have the opposing energy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with this one. The 5 of Cups is a cup here. I'm going to show you what this one looks like. Your 5 of Cups, from what I understand, this one's, this one's obviously a card. You're sad about something. You are seeing what's spilled in front of you. And while it may be great, you still have some things that are behind you that you're not seeing. And look, you see the bridge? I remember this part. The bridge right there is showing you that there is a way out of whatever situation that you feel like you're stuck in. You're looking in front of you, you're seeing the chaos, you're seeing the destruction, but there's also a bridge. And if you look right behind you, there's hope, okay? There's also a bridge to a better place. And I want to make sure, let's make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay, we're going to go, look, I flipped right to it. 5 of Cups. Focusing on what has spilled will only take you so far. Move through melancholy and find your way to acceptance, okay? So grief and sadness are the meanings. Sammie, I love you, girl. Like, I love you because you're sick. I can tell you're going through some things and you're sitting here tipping your homegirl, and thank you. I really appreciate it. I needed it for my heart more than anything. I can be poor, okay? But you touch my heart. Let's see. General reading, 5 of Cups asks you to acknowledge your feelings of sadness and disappointment. Go ahead and cry it out. The grieving process takes time, but it will not last forever. The 2 standing cups will be full again as soon as you make your way out of darkness and rediscover joy, connection, and satisfaction. There is always a way out. That was that bridge. I remembered that, okay? And your opposing energy, the thing that is opposing, and this is another, cups are the suit of emotion, Miss Sammie. So that means you've got a lot of things right under the surface. The 4 of Cups is, you can see, they have these cups before this man. He's sitting under the tree waiting for an apple to drop on his head, and you have his eureka moment, but there is a cup coming out from the mysterious hand in the clouds, offering him an alternative solution, and he is, I mean, who hasn't been here before? He's like, ugh, he just wants things to make sense, and they're just, dragging on. They're dragging on. Let's see what this, I love this book. This is what I've been learning with is, I know I showed this before, but I really like it. Apathy, stagnation, right? So you're looking at it like, yeah, I know, I see it, but I'm really just over everything. Stagnation and boredom loom large. So this is what's holding you back, is you're stagnating a little bit. You're having some apathy. His body language is closed off from receiving anything, showing he's protecting himself from feeling vulnerable. He cannot see a glowing new opportunity because he is too focused on the cup in front of him. These cups represent past situations that are unfulfilling in some way. He wants to experience fulfillment, but doesn't seem to know how to move on. So this is trying to say that, I'm very much in a place like this right now. Man, I can see the sunshine in the distance, and I am trucking through it. You know I am. But girl, it gets hard. So you know what? Don't be too hard on yourself. You're still doing good. This is we're just human, okay? Let's see. What lies beneath is the third card. What is at your feet? Unconscious forces that affect your situation. Okay, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is going to go along in line with the stagnation. Your Knight cards are your action, and Swords is action on top of that. So there's some kind of block in your action. There's something holding you back, and from what I'm reading, it's your emotions. It's nothing, it's in your head. You're in your head right now, my girl, which is fine. I stay in there. You know, I told you I'm a triple Pisces. Or, Sun, Moon, and Mercury, and Aries, Venus, and Mars. What is that? I'm Erykah Badu. That's who my celebrity, does it make sense? Knight of Swords. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Let's see. Back to this. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Let's see. Truth-seeking and assertive, okay? So, yes, you are searching for truth. Depicted on horseback, noble quest, represents pure air depicting charging forward against the wind, right? The action, brandishing the sword of truth. The knight moves quickly with his laser focus, trained on the prize he seeks. Speeds up, aggressive body language suggests he is headed towards confrontation. And in reverse, this specifically means it points to the aggressive side of ambition, possibly including pushing yourself or others to extremes. There's a possibility you might run out of steam and feel disappointed by something. Okay, so the action card in reverse means you're running out of steam, as stated by something strong that has lost momentum. If this is true, take a step back and reflect and tune into your intuition. Look within yourself to find a way back to productive action. So that's what's going on just underneath the surface of you, is you are tired. You're tired. I understand. So just take a step back, take a breather, meditate. They have awesome videos on meditation on YouTube. I actually pulled one up for my kid today, and I'm sitting there like crying, doing this kids meditation, talking about my magical tree house, girl. But it was awesome. It really was. Like, when you think everything's falling apart and like your kid's sitting there resting in your lap and closing his eyes, like, it's just sacred moments. So grateful for all the shit I've been through, because I wouldn't be able to appreciate that stuff, you know? All right, number 4. What is above? What are you conscious of regarding your situation? What is Sammie well aware of? She is aware of. You're aware of all the beautiful shit in life. That's what I was just saying. All this shit you're going through, you know what? You know deep down that, bitch, you know the secret is that you experience beautiful moments that nobody else does. You see the beauty that things people just overlook, which sometimes makes you feel lonely. Okay, I understand that, but you're not alone in that. Please keep that in mind. So, let's look at the Ten of Cups. Did I say it was the Ten of Cups? It is the Ten of Cups. Let's see what this one says. But this is one of the best cards, one of my favorite cards. Happiness and fulfillment and upright. This is what is above you. This is right over your head. It's right there. It's hanging out, waiting to drop on you, okay? Celebratory card filled with energy of completion. The Ten of Cups indicates you've reached the apex emotional fulfillment. On it, a happy couple stands in embrace with their free arms outstretched as they welcome 10 shining cups that have appeared in a rainbow above them. Their 2 children beside them. River runs, lush landscape they inhabit, leading to the house at the top of the hill. They have everything, including love, happy, safe family home. They are grateful for their prosperous life. Let's see. Emotional fulfillment. Ten of Cups focuses on achievement of level love, success that fills your life with serenity, satisfaction, and gratitude. This is one of the most, they say that there are no good or bad cards, but this is one of the most positive cards in the decks, and it's just right there. It's right over you. So you're going to be just fine. You have the most important things, and the cups, again, is the emotion. Like, you have what the alchemists call gold, You've transmuted the things you've been through into gold. It might not be real gold, at least physical gold, the kind you can make, you know, jewelry out of, but it's the real gold, the gold of your heart, gold of your soul. You've transmuted these things that you've been through into that thing you can't quite put into words, but you recognize it in others, you know? All right, let's move on. What am I doing? The ADHD is strong tonight. It's the full moon. All right, so I'm gonna pull 4 cards in succession now. I'm just gonna go, you have, let's see, no, we gotta do 5 and 6 first. 5, 6. You have what is behind you and what is before you. What is behind you is the King of Cups, another Cups. That's the King is gonna be the final suit of Cups. And then before you is the Ace of Wands, okay? So you are moving from a very emotional time to a more passionate time in your life. You are going to be it's very cool that you're in your past is the King of Cups. You are stepping into a new time in your life. And let's see. I want to see what this. I don't want to get it wrong. Let's see. Yes, passion, creativity, ambition, and action. So you're moving from a time where you have been in your feelings quite some time, and you are moving into a time where you are going to have passion and creativity. Your emotions and going through them, pouring over them has taught you everything that you need to know at this point. You are going from the end of your emotional era to the beginning of your creative era, passion. Let's see. Yeah, drive and action. You're about to step into something big. I'm so excited for you, Sammie. I'm excited for us, but I'm excited for you. Like, this is, you already know it. See, that's the thing. You already know this, but you just needed me to tell you. All right. Ooh, and this one just popped out. See? This one just popped out. You know what this means if you know anything about tarot, and I know you do. The world just popped out at you. Girl, you completed a cycle. Congratulations. You did good. You had good things coming. I'm going to put this one over here. All right. I'm going to pull these 4 cards, the last 4. Let's see. I'm going to name them as I do them. Okay. We have your feelings, other people's feelings, your hopes and fears, and potential outcome. Ooh. Okay. So let me, oh, I don't want to move that because it's going to fall over. Okay. So for your feelings, you've got the 4 of Swords. Okay, so girl, your feelings about things are it's worse. I think it's worse than it really is. Okay, you've got some serious. You've been really in your mind and in your heart. You've been rolling around in there. It's been rough lately. Let's see what it says. Yeah, rest and introspection. You have been pausing. You're exhausted from its intense experience. So after you rolled around and all of the emotions went all the way to the King of Cups, okay, but it's behind you now. You sat there and basically went into spiritual death is what I'm getting from this, symbolizing deep rest, okay? Others, okay, see, and here's the others, is that we're all watching you and saying, oh, she's getting ready to do amazing things. She's watching her harvest, waiting on her harvest. And hold on, I want to look this one up because there's something else about this card that I don't want to forget. I'm going to, as soon as I read it, I'm like, I knew that's what it was. The 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is growth and patience, okay? Everyone else can see, that's what I'm saying. We can see you growing. You're going through a time of growth, which is such an exciting time. It's, you know, it's a pain in the butt to grow, but people that have chosen this path, we all know it's part of it. 7 of Pentacles indicates a relationship you've been nurturing, not fully formed. A man on this card is leaning on his garden tool, looking at his crop of pentacles, been working for a long time, carefully tending its growth, pausing to look at what he's accomplished. He sees he's not yet reached his goals. The pause is the motivation he needs to refocus and get back to work. Okay, so people see, genuinely see you doing exactly what you need to be doing, you know? Everything is coming to you in time. Let's see. And then this one is your hopes and fears is the Page of Wands in reverse. And I just did this card as well. The Page of Wands in reverse is childlike. I don't know if it's in reverse. Upright, it's like this childlike, we're maintaining this childlike sense of wonder. Reverse Page of Wands can indicate taking hasty and impulsive actions. Okay, so you might be pausing because you might think that you want to go in a different direction. You know it's time to start something new, but you don't want to just take that step, right? You want to make sure that you have a proper plan in place. Leads to letting yourself and others down, giving you or someone a reputation of unreliability. Everyone does it from time to time. Take only what you know you'll have energy to complete. May relate to a child in your life or someone acting childish or complaining about responsibilities rather than addressing the task at hand. Maybe whichever direction you're trying to go right now, maybe you're not having the most supportive people around you right now, and they're making you question what is best for you. Please keep in mind that everything that you realized when you were doing this, that's exactly what you need to be doing. You already know, girl. You already know what you need to be doing. And your potential outcome, Sammie, is the Lovers. Okay? That is a very, you're about to, you just hit real hard. You just hit real hard in your cycle, and you're about to hit hard again. You're in the Major Arcana. So let's see. Let's read what this has to say about it. The Lovers is fairly well-known card, you know. It can mean a relationship, but it can also just mean that you are going to be in alignment with yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be with someone. If that is what you want in life, then that will be part of your alignment, okay? The Lovers card signifies an opportunity to connect in relationships that support your happiness, healthiest, best self. The imagery shows a man and a woman standing naked in a garden, right? They indulge in earthly pleasures. Desire for pleasure is balanced with vulnerability and trust, since they both exist in a harmonious relationship. You always have the choice to align with the divine love by balancing masculine and feminine energy with yourself. You have mutual respect. Healthy communications will lead you to the highest expression of love you seek. So overall, I think that, you know, this is a reading about someone who just went through all the emotional work that they could possibly do till they exhausted it. You went the whole entire way. There's some apathy there. There's some frustration. There's some hesitation on your part. But that's rightfully so. Rightfully so. You don't want to do the wrong thing. I understand. That's because you care. You took time to think about it. That was smart. Everybody else just sees you like you're planting this bountiful harvest, and everybody that's watching knows you're about to do big things. They know you got good things going. Watch out if there's people who are not being super supportive. Just realize they're children, okay? And what you've got to look forward to is this. That means alignment with yourself and possible alignment with someone else, if that's what you're seeking. It's right there. It's right there for the taking. And absolutely believe and know that you will get there, because you've done all the work. You did all the hard work. You've completed the cycle. You did it. You went all the way through that shit. That shit is hard to go through. But I'm proud of you, Sammie. I'm proud of you, Sammie. Look, you were here. You went all the way here. You got there. And look, you had the courage to move on. You're ready to start creating again. You're ready to start creating again. Even though you want to sit under the tree and go, you're not going to stay there. You got things to do. You know you're going to do it. And you're going to meet yourself again. And hey, you might find somebody along the way too. And I don't know what that's like, okay? But I wish you the best. I hope that whatever desires you have in your heart, they are given to you tenfold, because that's what you would want for other people. I don't have to know you personally. I know your type. I know your heart. I know the kindness that you've shown me, and it's coming back. It's coming for you. So I hope this resonated. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams from Cajun land, and be in touch.